Alright, check, 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 check. Alright. Alright, let's see how that sounds now. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome here to the McPherson Academic and Athletic Complex for tonight's game between the Purple Raiders and the Marietta College Pioneers. Should be a great matchup. And looking at the two teams coming into tonight, the Raiders 17-5 on the season, coming off a 3-0 win at Capital on Saturday in their last non-conference outing. After that matchup, they did have a non-conference game also at Capital against Denison. They lost that 3-0. And looking over to Marietta, 5-14 on the season, coming off a 3-0 win versus the Wilmington Quakers at home in their last outing on Saturday. And now looking at the starters for both teams. For Marietta, they'll be starting Mia Silva, number 5, a freshman outside hitter out of Barberton, Ohio, and Barberton High School. Number 6, Ella Boyer, a freshman right side hitter out of Bay Village, Ohio, and St. Joseph Academy. And looks like we're about to get underway here and start tonight off here. So might have to run through these real quick. Number 8, Boria Elsie, a senior defensive specialist out of Circleville and Logan Elm High School, Number 9, Elena Ricker, freshman outside hitter / defensive specialist out of Columbus Grove and Columbus Grove High School. Number 15, Maggie Fellers, a sophomore middle blocker out of Alliance Marlington High School. Number 21, Michaela Schilling, a junior DS out of Blacklick, Ohio, and Licking Heights High School. And number 28, Maris Kaiser, sophomore middle blocker / right side hitter out of Lewis Center, Ohio, and Olentangy High School. Looking over at the Purple Raiders, number 2, Alyssa Caceres, a DS, and the libero for this squad out of North Royalton High School. Number 4, Adrian Petrisco, a sophomore DS out of Elyria and Elyria High School. Number 5, Alexis Meyer, outside hitter, a freshman out of Avon Lake and Avon Lake High School. Number 9, Heaven Bartell, an outside hitter, also a freshman out of Cleveland and St. Joseph Academy. Number 11, Maria Ellison, a senior right side hitter for the Raiders out of Alliance and Marlington High School. A local product here making plays for the Purple Raiders. Number 17, Catherine Klopp, a middle hitter and also a freshman out of Sycamore, Ohio, and Mohawk High School. And number 20, Molly Thomas, a junior setter out of Massillon, Ohio, and Massillon Perry High School. And now we're underway. Thomas with the serve, popped up by the pile, set outside, and swung, splits the blockers, and popped up by Petrisco outside now, and tipped by Bartell, picked up in the back row. Thomas with the dig. Bump set outside Ellison, a little off speed hit there, and somehow kept up by the Pioneers off the block. They'll get the kill there and the hit there by number 15, Maggie Fellers, for the Pios. And that'll send number 21, Michaela Schilling, the libero for this Pioneer squad, back to the line. Bartell with the dig. Thomas lays out to keep that one going and popped over by Bartell. Outside hit now off the block, sent back by the Purple Raiders. Klopp with the block. Hit over off the block by Klopp, kept alive by Petrisco. Back Ellison winds up, hits cross court, and just kept alive there. Tremendous effort there from Ricker. Bartella swing no off the block, popped up by Schilling. A great rally here. And off Caceres, a kill there on the swing. And the Pios go up 2-0. And the serve on the way. Petrisco backs up, pops it up. Now set up. Bartella swing there and a bullet into the back corner for a kill and to get the Raiders on the board for the first time here in the opening set. And Bartell will head back to the line now for the Purple Raiders. Her serve middle back row, popped up by Schilling. Set outside and a swing off the block, kept alive by Bartell. Now Ellison, a swing cross court, picked up by Schilling. And nope, the Raiders are going to get the point off the touch by Schilling. The Pioneers can't do anything else. And the Raiders tie it up at 2s apiece. Middle back row picked up by Schilling. Set opposite. And a little roll shot up over the block picked up by Caceres. And Ellison, a swing there. And stays on the Raiders side. Whether it cleared the tape or not, looks like they're going to rule it did not. Or actually rather that it hit the... Either way, it's a kill. I mean, it's not a kill. A hitting error going against the Purple Raiders. And the Pioneers making some substitutions now. And heading back to the service stripe, number 26, Riley Homan, a freshman outside hitter out of Copley, Ohio, at Copley High School. A lot of freshmen for both squads getting playing time tonight. And Caceres can't get a touch on that, and a service ace. And the Pios go up by 2. And Caceres won't get it again. Another one to the center of the court, and back-to-back service aces for the freshman. Caceres gets it this time. Third time's the charm. Bumps set out, and Leininger a hit, and snipes the back line for the kill. And a sniper shot there from Darby Leininger ends the run for the Pios, sends Caceres back to the service stripe. Outside a swing through the block, popped up by Bartel. Set outside, Leininger a swing off the block, kept alive, and out of bounds. Another point for the Purple Raiders. Popped up, bump set, middle, and popped over by Schilling. An off touch there. Outside, Leininger tries to pop it back, blocked back. A great block there by Phelps. Great effort by Schilling to keep the drive going, and overpass. And now Raiders with the return, a tip there just inside the sideline by Alexis Meyer. And a smart play there. Sees the blockers in front of her, sees the defense, and sees a nice little hole there to her right, their left, and puts it there. Caceres with a little velocity on that one. And now an outside hit, blocked back by Maria Ellison, and out of bounds. So that'll go down as a kill. Eleno Ricker on the swing there. Bartel with the dig. Set, middle, a swing there. And a kill for Alexis Meyer. Raiders have tied it up at 6 apiece here, and looking at the OAC standings, Raiders currently sitting third in the league with a 4-1 record against OAC opponents, trailing only undefeated Ohio Northern with a 6-0 record, and Otterbein also undefeated with a 5-0 record in league play so far this year. But looking at the Pios, sitting at a tie for 6th place, but really fighting here with a team that's been a great surprise here for the Purple Raiders so far this year. And a hit there by Sprunger into the block and into the antenna, and that'll go down as a kill there. It looked like it was a lucky call there. It looked like it was real close to just being all tape, no block. Fortunately, the Raiders get the call. Little roll shot over, picked up by Caceres. Set, Meyer a swing, gets sent back by the Pios. Leininger gets in on the action, tips it across, and she gets the kill off the tip. And the Raiders up by 2. And in volleyball, out of probably most sports, the most record and where you're standing in the standings doesn't matter so much as how you come out and fight. Right now, the Pios are really fighting with the Purple Raiders really well. Sprunger a swing now and snipes the back line and gets the kill. Raiders with their biggest lead of the night so far at 3. And the Pios burning a timeout here. Mount Union up 9-6. Here in the opening set. We'll be back here after the break. And we're back coming out of the intermission. Raiders up 9-6 with Katie May at the service stripe for Coach Mankey Morrison. And bumps that outside, a little tip over, picked up by Sprunger. And now Sprunger a swing, a high one up over the block, picked up by Schilling in the back row. Tipped across, and the Raiders can't get that one. Leininger laying out, but just a little short. And that'll end the run by the Purple Raiders. And Boyer back at the stripe now. Popped up by Leininger, bump set. Sprunger swings, blocked back, picked up by Bartel. A good snag there to keep the play going. Set back, and Boyer, a little wrist hit over, blocked back. A lot of back and forth ball, backyard volleyball there. Some wrist hits and whatnot. And the Pios come away with the rally. And a low serve there, catches the tape and goes down. Raiders get the point there, and Leininger will head back to the service stripe for Coach Mankey Morrison. And the serve there picked up, very back of the back row. And now a hit over, and won't clear, stays on the Pios side, and the Raiders get the point. And Leininger, a bullet there, almost gets the service ace, just kept alive by the Pioneers. Sprunger a swing now, and blocked back. And a great block there up at the net by Silva as well as Phelps. Really sealing off and giving that hit by Sprunger no chance to get up over the net. And now heading back to the service stripe, Brea Elsie to serve for the Pioneers. And now the game's getting underway. A nice crowd starting to fill in here at the MAC to support the Lady Raiders tonight. And the serve on the way, picked up by Petrisco. Set back, Sprunger winds up, swings, blocked back by the Pioneers. And bump set back, Bartel with a swing off the block. Kept alive by Marietta. Set outside a swing down Main Street, but popped up by Caceres. Bartel a swing, and this time she gets it. Splits the hands of the defensive player. She tries to get a set off the hit, or get a hand pass, probably a better way to describe that. Splits the hands, hits the back line, and gets the point. And up the net a swing, picked up by Petrisco. And Bartel a swing now, blocked back, and a great block there, once again from the Pioneers. Up there at the net, Elena Ricker in on the action. And Ricker serve on the way. Up the net, Bartilla swing around the block, popped up by Schilling, and kept alive by some fantastic effort from the Pioneers. Now Sprunger a swing, splits the blockers, and it goes down on the Pioneer side, and that's one of those hits from up here in the viewing room. It really does look like sometimes it doesn't actually go on the other side, like it instead stayed on the Raiders' side. But a good job there by Sprunger getting around those blocks and hitting the side, which keeps it down on the Pioneers' side. Now a swing there popped up by Thomas. Ellison, a standing hit across to keep the rally going. Outside a swing there and a bullet to snipe the sideline there. What a hit by Maggie Fellers. Just an absolute bullet coming off of her hand. That was incredible. Schilling serve. A little bit long there. Good follow by Adrian Petrisco. And now Leininger subbing on for the Purple Raiders, with Evan Bartel heading back to the service stripe. And Schilling won't be able to do anything with that one. Ricker gets a hand on it after the fact, but the Raiders end up with the point. A nice serve there from Evan Bartel. Bartel's serve, middle court, picked up And a swing there, a triple block, and kept alive by the Raiders. Ellison blocked back, and the Pios get the point there. Number 28, Maris Kaiser, in there on the block. Martel with the dig. Set, outside, Leininger swings line there, and off Ricker gets the kill there, but just a perfect line hit there from Darby Leininger. And the serve popped up, kept alive by Schilling, up the net, tipped across, picked up by Bartel. Meyer swings, stuffs it between the blockers, and gets the kill. And a short one there into the back row, popped up by Homan. A swing there, blocked by Meyer. Kept alive by the Purple Raiders. Bartella back row swing, and that will be dug up by Schilling, set across. Thomas with a set. Bump set back to Leininger. Leininger, a swing cross court, popped up, kept alive by Phelps. And a swing to split the blockers there, and a kill. And Maggie Fellers, what a swing there. Just a bullet and a service ace there for the Pioneers. Darby Leininger not able to get a good touch off of that one. And Fellers gets the service ace in the stat column. Set outside, Bartel tips it across. Kept alive by the Pioneers. And a swing there off the block by Meyer. She'll get the kill. Ella Boyer in there on the swing. Raider lead down to just 2, 17-15 here in the middle of the first set. Back to Ellison. Ellison hits it. And an overpass there by Schilling. But the Pioneers keep it alive. Set across to keep the rally going. Back, Ellison gets another chance. Crits cross court off Schilling. And, oh! Almost a scary play there as Maggie Fellers lays out trying to get that ball, ultimately hits the stands, and the Raiders get the point, but laid out, went into the stands there, and that could have been a really ugly situation very easily, so thankfully she's okay, though she is coming off. Just looks like she jammed her finger a little bit. Now, if you're the Pioneers, or really anyone watching this, you're pretty glad with that result, because that's about the best case scenario, honestly. But tremendous effort, honestly, like putting your body on the line, laying out into the stands to try and keep the rally going. We'll have a little stoppage of play here. She gets her finger taped up and coming right on back out to play. What a warrior Maggie Fellers is. May's serve picked up by Homan, and a swing there, and not sure if that hit the tape or hit the block, but either way stays on the Pioneer side, and the Raiders get the point. Now a substitution now for the Pioneers coming on, number 10, Ashley Ward. She's coming on for Fellers, who heads to the bench. 19-15. Raiders up here trying to pull away and close out this opening set. And a service ace for Katie May there. Ashley Ward tries to get a touch there, but the serve breaks her hands and hits the dirt. Raiders 5 points now from putting this opening frame away. Ward gets the dig this time, a great pass. And now a swing there off the block. And yep, they're going to call a touch. Falls down out of bounds and comes off the block. And that'll send back to the line to serve number 6, Ella Boyer for the Pioneers. And the Pioneers really need a run right now. A nice 2 to 3 point run Almost get an ace there. Caceres passes it over. Up with the net, a swing over the block, and snipes the back line there. Becca Phelps with the swing. Set outside Sprunger. A little tip over with a little velocity. Now hit across, popped up by Caceres, an overpass, and sent right on back. Up with the net, Meyer tips it, finds the dirt, and gets the point. Raiders up 21-17. Looking at the stats, Alexis Meyer currently tied with Darby Leininger for the team leading kills with 4. And the game high as well, Maggie Fellers for the Pioneers has notched 4 on the day so far as well. Leininger with the dig. Set back, Sprunger swings, splits the block, and popped up by Homan. Over, blocked back by Alexis Meyer with her left hand. And the Raiders now just 3 more points needed to put this set on ice. Leininger, a long serve there, picked up by Homan. Back, a swing up over the block. May gets a touch. Raiders keep it alive and get it over on a pass by Caceres. May lays out, keeps it going, an overpass. Great effort by Leininger to keep it going. And bump pass back, cross-court hit now by Heaven Bartel. Caceres with the dig. And up the net, Meyer tip there with some velocity, tipped across by the Pioneers. Sprunger, a tip as well, and popped up out of bounds by Phelps. But a great rally there, and the Raiders end up coming out on top in what was a battle of the tips. And unusual there, usually you see some tips in a rally, but it was almost exclusively tips between the two teams. And tipped across then by Phelps, kept alive by the Raiders. Heaven Bartel, cross-court swing, finds the dirt, gets the kill, and the Raiders up 24-17 and need just 1 more point to put this set to bed. Leininger serve picked up by Schilling. Set outside, a swing off the block by Sprunger, kept alive by Leininger. Set across, and the Raiders get the set kill by Katie May. 25-17 winners here in the opening set to go up 1-0 overall here against Marietta. All in all, the Raiders just flexed their muscles, got it done when they needed to, but Marietta can play with them, that's for sure. There's no question in my mind, it shouldn't be any question in your mind if you're following along and watching this game. This Marietta squad can play. Despite having struggled in league competition so far this year, sitting 6th, tied with BW with a 2-3 mark against OAC opponents, and just hanging on to that and that last spot there to get into that OAC tournament. Even right now, it would come down to a tiebreaker between them and the Yellow Jackets. They can play. Like I said, I think volleyball, unlike a lot of sports, record, standings, how good you're considered to be, doesn't really matter as much. If you just come out there, play with energy, play with some heart, and execute, you can play with any team, no matter how great or how bad, at either extreme of it. And that goes, both ways. And Marietta really playing great tonight. Not a bad team. Not as bad as their record suggests. 5-14. They've struggled this year, but this is a good squad. And a lot of freshmen in their squad as well that they've got getting playing time for a lot of freshmen and sophomores on this team. So this is a team, this for Marietta, probably going to be a pretty good team before very long. I mean, the next year or two after this season, Marietta might be a team to watch in the OAC, because I think they could be poised to really make some noise in the future. But we'll take a break here and be back here after the intermission. And we're back coming out of the intermission, and a service error from Elena Ricker to open up the second. And looking at the stat leaders so far on the night for the Raiders, multiple Raiders up, tied with 4. And the serve there by Bartell just picked up by the Pioneers. May have even gone long and misplayed by Ricker. Raiders get the point, go up 2-0. Darby Leininger, Alexis Meyer, Isabella Sprunger, all have tallied 4 kills on the night. And for the Pios, Maggie Fellers holds that distinction of having the team high in kills right now with 4. And a bullet there splits the blocks, popped up by Bartell, and Thomas runs into the net. And looking at the assist department, Thomas and Ricker both very even. Thomas with 9 assists, and now Ricker with 9 as well. Bartell with the dig. Hit across, kept alive by the Pioneers. Caceres with the dig. Back, Ellison at the net, swings off the block. Kept alive by the Pioneers and hit across by Kaiser. Bumps it out to Ellison, hits it up over the block, kept alive by Schilling. And set outside, splits the blocks. Bartell with the dig, tight to the net. Now Leininger, a bullet there just inside the sideline on a cross-court kill. And the Raiders go up 3-1. Meyer coming on now for the Purple Raiders, with Caceres heading back to the service stripe. And just gets over, kept alive by the Pioneers. Set back, Ellison, a swing cross court, and off a Schilling gets the kill. And finally, looking at the digs department, Caceres at game high 10 right now, with Schilling holding a team high for the Pios at 8. And the swing there. Service ace for Alyssa Caceres. And off the touch by Homan. Pioneers can't do anything. And substitution now for the Pios. Ward coming on now. Caceres' serve picked up by Ward. Set outside. Tipped across by Boyer. Ellison a swing. No, up over the block. Kept alive by Boyer. Now outside a swing there. And off Caceres, a point there on the swing. Now back at the stripe now. Marina Elsie. Bartell with the dig. Popped up. Ellison hits middle of the back row. Popped up by Schilling as she lays out. Back out to Darby. And Darby Leininger gets the point for the Purple Raiders. Hits it. And the Pioneers get a couple touches, but can't get it back over the net. And Darby Leininger hitting a blistering 7-14 now in the game. And that leads the game as well. The team high for the Pios. Maggie Fellers, unsurprisingly, leading her team in hitting percentage, hitting .571. And a service ace there for the Purple Raiders. And the Raiders really jumping on the Pios here early on in the second. Already up 7-2 and holding a 5-point lead. Marietta, either this point or the next, has to get a side out and get the ball back. May snipes that back corner, kept alive by the Pios, and a swing there around the block, popped up by Heaven Bartell. And a swing there, a little roll shot up, or a little light shot up over, set across by Meyer, kept alive by the Pioneers, and a swing there long by Silva. And that'll put the Raiders up 6. May's serve picked up in the back row by Ricker and hit into the antenna there, and that'll go down as a hitting error for Ella Boyer. And Marietta forced to burn a timeout here, trailing 9-2 to the Purple Raiders here in set number 2 from the MAC. And Marietta not looking like quite the same team we saw there in the opening set, where they, for long stretches, were really battling with the Purple Raiders, really taking it to them and making them work to win that first set. Here in the second, it's been all Raiders here in the second set so far, with the Raiders really doing whatever they want so far. But we'll take a break and be back after the intermission. And the Raiders with the first point. Pardon me, not the first point. My apologies. Pioneers with the first point here, coming out of the timeout. And the serve on the way by Silva. Popped up by Caceres. Now Sprunger a swing. And a little miscommunication kept alive by the Pios. And now a high hit popped up by Bartel. Sprunger gets a chance of redemption, gets blocked back. Third time's the charm. Gets it across, but kept alive by the Pioneers. And blocked back by Alexis Meyer and Isabella Sprunger. And the Raiders get another point and go up 10-3. And the ball's still live. Caceres pops it up. And swung with some velocity there. Oh my Lord there. Becca Phelps just murdered that ball, but hits it into the net. If that got over the net, I think that's probably a kill without a doubt. With just how much velocity was on that ball, it would be very tough to keep that one alive. Now the hit off the block. Sprunger gets a touch. And hit across by Darby Line. No, pardon me, not Darby Leininger. Heaven Bartel finds the empty hole there in the middle of the back row and gets the Raiders the point. And up the net, a swing there by Alexis Meyer, and off the touch in the back row gets the kill. And Brayna Elsie gets a touch there, but there's just so much velocity on that ball. It just flew right off and into the back wall. Leininger's serve picked up by Elsie. Out and tipped across there, almost gets the point. Phelps almost caught the defense sleeping for the Purple Raiders. Bumps it back. Bartella swing, splits the block, finds dirt, and gets the kill there. Raiders up by 11. And Leininger just gets it past the 10-foot line, picked up. And now off the block there, the Raiders give up the point, and Phelps gets the kill. And Elsie, the person with that initial touch there for the Pioneers on that previous rally. 14-4, your score now. And the serve was going out, picked up by Bartel, bumps it out. Bartel tips it across and gets the kill there. Raiders find a sweet spot there, the back row, or rather an empty spot, I should say, and get the point. Now back to serve for the Purple Raiders. Alexis Meyer serves back, and her serve popped up by Silva. And just inside there on the cross-court swing, and Elsie gets the kill. That was great placement there. Gets up on that ball and sees that there's a hole there on that left side of the front row for the Purple Raiders and targets it. That's great placement there, and that's what you need to really succeed in volleyball. After a certain point, you can't just swing for the fences and expect to win. You got to be smart about your hitting and be tactical. That's what she did right there. And an overpass into the tape. Raiders give up the point. And a service ace there. Trisco with the dig, set up, Klopp with a swing, blocked back off a touch by Caceres. The Raiders cough up the point, but great blocking there right up there at the tape by the Pioneers, by the entire front row, pretty much giving that ball no chance to get across. Ward at the service stripe now for Coach Newman. Bump set back to Heaven Bartel, blocked back. And the hit long there by Sprunger for the error. And Petrisco goes down, tries to get it, won't be able to, and that'll be a service ace for the Pioneers and Ward. And the Raiders will burn a timeout here, still up 15-9, but Marietta's definitely starting to show signs of life coming out of that first timeout. At that point, it was 9-2. From that point on, Raiders have only gotten 6 points to the 7 points for the Pioneers. A whole different Marietta squad coming out of that opening timeout, really playing with the Purple Raiders once again. And as evident by Coach Mankey Morrison burning a timeout, Raiders starting to sweat a little bit. Hey, it's a 6-point game, but Marietta's been playing with you since that first time out, and actually have outscored them by 1 since that point. Raiders got to come out refocused here, get the next 2 to 3 rallies, and really push that lead up to a point where it's borderline impossible for Marietta to rally and overcome it. Because I don't think they're in the clear just yet. Now, if you hit the 20-point mark and you're up 8, well, at that point, that's probably an insurmountable lead, because you're going to end up coughing up a point or two somewhere along the rest of the rallies throughout the set. But right now, 6 points back, middle of the set, hey, they can rally, but it's going to take some execution. Ward with the serve now, picked up by Petrisco, and Sprunger swings into the net, blocked back, and comes down on the Raiders' side. Looks like some of the Raiders may have thought it was would have been a fourth hit, and very close. Really not sure from up here whether that hit the block or the tape, but either way comes back on the Purple Raiders side, and that'll go down as a hitting error. Caceres with the dig, back Sprunger, a chance of redemption, and hits it into the tape and into the antenna, and back-to-back service errors, or not service errors, hitting errors, pardon me, for the junior out of North Royalton. And officials conference going on now. I believe they're debating whether that hit the blocker before going out and hitting the antenna there. They're going to rule it didn't touch the blocker and went cleanly off the tape into the antenna for the Pioneer point. Raiders up just 4 now. Bartella swing off the block, ricochets out of bounds into the back corner here in the MAC. And that'll be a Raider point. That'll end what was a 2-point run for the Pioneers. Molly Thomas coming on now and heading back to serve for Mount Union. Schilling with the dig, set outside, and a swing there, and into the net there by Redalia, who until that point was hitting a clean 100, a clean 1,000, I should say, on the day, having a perfect hitting percentage. That'll now drop off a little bit, but if that was over the tape, would have been a fantastic kill. Tipped over, a little roll shot by Bartel. And the Raiders get the point. 18-11. Raiders up by 7 now. Thomas looking to make that 8. Tries to snipe that back corner. And popped up by Silva up the net. Popped up by Caceres. Back Ellison. A swing there and gets it off the blocker. Kept alive by the Pioneers. Hit across. And Caceres with the dig. Klopp with a swing there. And Schilling lays out for it but can't get it after the initial touch by Ward. Ward with the dig. Blocked back by Bartel. Set outside and a swing by Redalia. And into the net once again. Another error. And the Raiders are up by 9, 20-11. And for Marietta, they showed some fight after that first time out. I think this may be the point of no return. Up at the net, a swing. And popped across. Kept alive by the Purple Raiders. Bartel cross court swing popped up by Redalia. Outside, Bartel, another swing, hits line, splits past every single blocker, every single defender, and finds pay dirt for the point. And a swing there, and finds the ground for the kill there on the hit by Maris Kaiser. And Kaiser looks like she's sending off the side of the block there for the kill. And Ricker's serve picked up by the Raiders. And Bartel tips it over. And it's picked up and the Raiders get the point on the tip kill. And looked like that tip may have even been going out of bounds. The Pioneers decide to play it. Certainly the player down there has a better view than I did, but looked like that one was going out. And off the block, out of bounds, a kill there for Ward. Set back, Klopp with a swing there, kept alive by Schilling. Swung cross court, popped up by Thomas. And Leininger a swing now, picked up by Schilling. And looks like a double hit being called going against the Pioneers. Schilling with the dig. Out. And tipped across there by Boyer. Raiders keep it alive. Set across by Ellison. Back and now a swing. Blocked back there by Alexis Meyer. And the Raiders just one more point away from finishing off what's been a dominant set so far, up 24-13. Set up at the net, a swing. And doesn't clear there on the hit by Mia Silva. Raiders will take the second set 25-13 to go up 2-0 overall on the game. And for Marietta, a rough start and a rough finish. But the middle of this set, they played really well, in my opinion, with the Purple Raiders. And they're right there. Right there, not too far off. But they got to be focused from start to finish if they're going to win a set or even rally and win this game and come back from down 2-0. But I think they have the pieces to do it. They're just a little bit of focus away, and they can do it. I'm excited to see how they come out here. I think they're going to come out focused here in this third set, determined not to get swept here tonight, and really make that third set a battle for the Purple Raiders to finish it off and pick up another win. But we'll be back here after the intermission. Thanks for following along. And we're back here for the third and possibly concluding set of tonight's game. Raiders up 2-0 after a dominating performance in the second set. If you're just tuning in to tonight's game and looking around the league as Thomas gets us underway here in the third. Set outside, Silver, a swing off the block by Ellison, kept alive by the Raiders. Back Ellison splits the blockers and Schilling with the dig. And tipped across, Bartel picks it up. Bartel, a tip with some velocity. Silva picks it up. And Mia Silva, a swing there, picked up by Petrisco. And Bartel swings, blocked back by number 28 for the Pios, Maris Kaiser. And that'll put Marietta up 1-0 here in the third. Looking around the league tonight. Capital visiting Muskingum. Muskingum up 2-0 now after a pair of dominating performances in the opening two sets. Thomas sets it across, and Schilling gets a touch, but it goes out of bounds, and the Raiders get the point off the set kill by Molly Thomas. Elsewhere in the league, John Carroll paying a visit over to BW tonight to take on the Yellow Jackets. A little crosstown rivalry for the Cleveland area OAC schools. Set outside, and a swing there by Boyer, kept alive by the Purple Raiders. Ellison's hit, kept alive by Schilling, and miscommunication leads to the Pios giving up the point. Baldwin Wallace took the opening set 25-12 in that game, and John Carroll up 1-0 to start the second. Schilling with the dig. And tipped across by Silva, picked up by Ellison. Leininger a swing off the block there by Boyer. She'll get the kill. And continuing our trip through the OAC scores tonight, Heidelberg and ONU in action. Heidelberg took the opening set, and ONU up 16-14 in the second right now. Leininger a swing now, cross court, picked up by Schilling, and kept alive by the Pile. Silva, swing there, puts it at the feet of Alyssa Caceres, and gets the kill. And our final matchup of the night, Wilmington making the trip to Westerville to take on the Otterbein Cardinals. Loading up the live stats from that game, Otterbein up 2-0 overall in terms of sets and up 8-5 in the third of that game. Ellison a swing there, and gets it across there, stuffs it on the other side between the blocker and the net, and gets the kill. And that'll do it for your score updates from around the OAC tonight as we get into the final 2 weeks of the regular season. Schilling a pass back, tipped across by Phelps. Hit across, Pioneers keep it alive. And Boyer's swing off of Heaven Bartel. She'll get the kill. Marietta, like I said, like I expected, they're coming out a lot more focused here in the third and really fighting with the Raiders early on. Raiders up by 1, 4-3. Silva's serve picked up by Bartel. And passed across by Thomas. Up with the net, a swing there by Phelps. Gets across there, and I think Molly Thomas thought that one was going to go out of bounds. Lands inside the sideline for the kill. Silva back to the service stripe now. Bartel with the dig. Bump set. Darby, a high-speed tip there. Gets a touch off a defender and out of bounds for the kill. And not a hit there. Definitely a tip, but Darby, Leininger, just tips that one with some velocity. Probably the hardest hit tip I've ever seen. She just kind of snagged that out of the air and sent it flying. Katie May's serve on the way now for the Purple Raiders. And Phelps tips it across, picked up by Leininger. Sprunger a swing now down the line, just keeps it inside for the kill. Great placement there by the junior out of North Royalton High School. Schilling just gets that one across on a pass. And Meyer, a little roll shot over to keep the rally going. Boyer's hit, blocked back off Sprunger for the kill. Warriors serve popped up by the Purple Raiders. Sprunger gets blocked back. Bartel keeps it going. Passed across by Caceres. Set up tight to the net. Tipped across, picked up by Bartel. And Meyer, a swing there off the block, gets the kill. Now the Raiders go up 7-5. Now set outside. And home in a swing picked up by Caceres. And then a line hit there by Heaven. Bartel puts it. Could not have been more than a quarter or an eighth of an inch past the sideline. But out of bounds for an hitting error. And speaking of hitting in general, Alexis Meyer currently second on the team with a .545 hitting percentage at this point in the third. Darby Leininger with a team high .692 hitting percentage. And for the Pios, Maggie Fellers hitting .571 to pace her team. Darby a hit across court, picked up by Schilling. Now home in a swing, just picked up by Petrisco. Great effort to lay out there. And hit across. And a double called on the Purple Raiders. So 7s apiece now, all tied up here at the MAC. Ward back at the service stripe for Coach Newman. And not quite sure what was going on there for a second for the Purple Raiders. But tipped across, picked up by Caceres. Set up at the net. Meyer tips it across. Finds a sweet spot there right behind the blockers where it's wide open. That's great. Great vision there. Seeing the blockers up at the net. But seeing that nice big hole right behind him and dropping the ball in there for the kill. And home in a swing now up over the block. Picked up by Meyer. Now Sprunger swings it off the tape. And they're going to say it went off the block there. Raiders keep it going. And a violation called going against the Purple Raiders. And Sprunger up, swings cross court, gets the kill there. Off the touch by Ricker. And Thomas coming back on for the Purple Raiders and heading back to the service stripe. And clears the tape there on the float serve. Silva swing blocked back by Ellison. And Klopp with Ellison taking the brunt of that hit there and sending it on back onto the Pio side. Raiders up by 2. And all around just great blocking up there at the net. Giving that hit, no chance. When you do that, more times than not, you'll get that block. Thomas with the dig. And Bartel, nope, Thomas passes that one over, and Thomas snipes the back line for the bump kill, and she's all fired up down there and excited. And Marietta calling a timeout here, down 11-8 with the Raiders. Starting to get a little bit of breathing room here against the Piles. We'll take a break and be back here after the timeout. And we're back coming out of the timeout. Raiders look to continue pulling away. Ward with the dig off the serve by Thomas. And now a bullet there picked up by Caceres off the hit by Silva. Ellison sends it across, kept alive by the Pios. Silva with it. Thomas lays out to keep it alive, and Ellison blocked back there. The Raiders somehow keep it going. What a heads-up play there by Thomas. Petrisco with the dig. Set outside. Bartel swings, and off a Schilling gets the kill. What a rally there from both teams. Just playing their hearts out, and the Raiders managed to capitalize. And that's one of those rallies. If you win it, hey, that's awesome. You get a nice big rush of momentum there. And Thomas snipes the back line there. Actually puts it just inside. And the Pios thought that one was going to sail long. She'll get the service ace. But if you lose a rally like that, they can be very deflating after putting that much effort in it. Time and time again to keep the rally going. Blocked back by Klopp. And Homan passes it over. And Ellison at the net. Swings and off the block. She'll get the kill. Maria Ellison puts the Raiders up 14-8 here in the third as they start to really pull away. Thomas' serve picked up by Ward. Up the net. And thrown across there with some velocity by Kaiser. Now Homan a swing. And falls out of bounds. A good follow by Alyssa Caceres. Standing on the line, seeing that ball come off the tape, and then once she saw the trajectory was taking it out, just let it go and took the point. Schilling picks it up, and up at the net, a swing there, and wide by Kaiser. And just an absolute clinic being put on here by the Purple Raiders, up 16-8 now. Kaiser tips it across, sent back by Bartel, and the Pios won't get another hand on it, and the Raiders go up 9. And Thomas, oh, that's a bummer there. I thought she sniped the back line, or the sideline there in the back corner. And honestly, if we had video review, that might be a call that gets overturned. But if you're the Purple Raiders, you'd love to see it get called in, but hard to complain when you're already up 9. And now 8 after that. And Bartel off the block there gets the kill. Raiders go up 18-9. With Darby Leininger coming on, as well as number 22, Katie Guerrera, for the Purple Raiders. And Guerrera heads back to the service stripe. And Guerrera, a player we've seen here and there on occasion, get some playing time in spots for Coach Mankey Morrison. And blocked back by Klopp. As Boyer tries to just tap that one up over the net. Klopp says, no way, Jose, and sends that one on home. Raiders up 19-9 now. And off Silva. Her hit kept alive by the Purple Raiders. Pass across by Thomas. Tremendous effort. Now Silva, a swing. And long on that hit. Goes off the side of her hand, which causes it to fly to her left. Down the line. And just so low on the ball there on the hit that it carries up and out of bounds. Guerrera's serve picked up by Schilling. And hit across by Kaiser. Thomas lays out to keep it alive. And Caceres hits it across. Set back. Boyer a swing off the block by Darby. And Caceres lays out Guerrera with a pass. And Thomas passes it over. Tremendous effort from Caceres, laying out, running towards the stands. Blocked back by Ellison. Pios keep it going. And Guerrera with a touch. Ellison with a block touch. And the Raiders give up the point. And looking at some scores from around the league, Otterbein up 24-15 in the third, already up 2 overall in that game, and looks like they're just about even at. As I'm saying this, the stats may just not have updated quite yet. They probably have closed out that game and won. And Nelson hits cross court and long there for the air. But Otterbein will stay undefeated in the league with this win and move to 6-0 against OAC opponents on the year. Caceres with the dig. Set back, Ellison a swing. Keeps it in this time. Almost gets the kill, but great job laying out there. And what a play there Silva just reaches way back and sends that one the length of the net and keeps it in for the kill. A great job there by Silva working to get her team a point and keep this game going. Klopp swing now and gets the kill off the touch in the back row by Elsie. And looking around the league, Heidelberg and Ohio Northern tied 1-1 overall in that game, with ONU up 3-2 in the third set. And miscommunication between Schilling and her other fellow Pioneers. The Raiders get the point, go up 22-12. And also around the league, John Carroll BW tied up at 1s apiece and currently tied in the third set in that game. Hit across, splits the blockers. Guerrero with the dig. Outside, and Felicchio with a hit and blocked back by the Pioneers. A gray wall was put up at the net and gave that hit no chance. And in fact, Otterbein has now finished off Wilmington to secure that point. 25-16 winners in the third set and 3-0 winners overall. Ellison a swing there, splits the blockers, finds dirt in the back row, and gets the kill there. A great hit from the senior out of Marlington High School. And 23-13 your score here. Raiders need just 2 more points to put this puppy to bed. And dug up, set outside. Boyer a swing cross court and snipes the sideline. Raiders disagree, but no one's going to fight it up as big as they are. And honestly, certainly, I think actually it was on the line. That looks like a good call there. Boyer with the serve. Guerrero gets the dig. And set back Felicchio with a swing. And a miscommunication in the back row between Boyer and Elsie leads to a kill for Chase Felicchio. A senior right side hitter out of Olmsted Falls and Gilmore Academy, who we really haven't seen much of this year. 24-14, Raiders looking to close out here on the next point. Homan tips it across, picked up by Bartel, set back, and the swing down the line, and inside for the kill there. And number 25 for the Purple Raiders, Natalie Zuko, a junior out of North Royalton, one of 3 juniors out of North Royalton on this team for the Purple Raiders. Picks up the game, clinching kill there. Raiders take the third set 25-14, and the game 3-0 overall. Looking at that final score from around the league, we hadn't quite gotten an update from yet. Capital Muskingum, the Muskies up 2-0 overall in that game, and up 19-11 in the third set of that game, and look like they are going to turn, or pardon me, now 22-13 with an update here from the live stats. Looks like they're going to hold on to win that game and move to 4-2 in the league. But looking at the Raiders, for the Purple Raiders, they'll improve to 18-5 on the season. Next be in action on Saturday when they host Heidelberg here at the MAC. As for the Pioneers, they'll fall to 5-15 on the year. They'll also be in action on Saturday, but they'll be making the trip all the way up to University Heights to take on the John Carroll University Blue Streaks. Both those games set for 1 o'clock starts. And looking at the conference overall, in terms of conference play, for the Purple Raiders, they'll improve to 5-1 overall against OAC opponents here in 2021. And for Marietta, they'll fall to 2-4 in conference play. But that'll do it from Ben Johnson Bowers up here in the viewing box. Thanks for tuning in. Hope you had a great night and continue to have one as well.